So let me tell you about my band.
It's time for 1 hour of 1 round.
What's the shape of this room?
Is
it a square? The squared circle.
Brand loyalty, real giveaway. The reel being given away, I don't even have it here. It's at my house, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It is a Bass Pro Qualifier 2 limited edition. 6. Look at the gear ratios.
I'm looking at the ad.
Gear ratios on that one. It is the 6-8-1.
And it's left-handed.
6-8-1. So, what's up, Frank, Kyle, Tim? Full Armor's in here. Jason Beck's here. 901's here. I miss anybody?
See.
Backyard said he'd be here, so I'm saying what's up to Backyard already.
Oki's in the house.
Oki's in the house. Oh, all right. So we're giving away a reel. I'm giving away a reel. It's a personal reel. I've used it 3 times. 3 times. It's just not for me. Nothing's wrong with it. It's just not for me. It's a Lew's-made reel. I don't know if you guys know this, but on the Bass Pro reels, a lot of them are made by Lew's. I don't like Lew's, which will kind of lead into brand loyalty. But I am giving away that reel. We're going to do a little trivia question, and I got that idea from Backyard. He does trivia questions, but so we're going to be giving away that reel.
There's another Oki in the house.
Got another Oki here. What is up?
CNZ.
Real Life's here. Jeff's here. CNZ's here. What is happening, guys? Upstate's here. I don't see him. Oh, there he is. Hey there.
I'm right-handed. I can't make the transition.
Yep, I reel left-handed. It is a left-hand retrieve. Yeah. You'll be retrieving with your left hand. So if you win, you don't reel with your left hand, sell it.
I mean,
do what you will with it.
Complain about
frame
stuff.
It. Say
Bass Whoopin'.
OWA.
What's up,
Bass Whoopin'? What's up, dude?
You gonna sign that?
Yeah, I will. Do you guys want me?
He'll sign the reel. We got a Sharpie.
I will sign the reel if you want me to sign the reel. So, guys, tell me, should we kick off the giveaway right now or get into the discussion? The reel, kind of like YouTuber in me, says let's wait to give away the reel because then you'll probably have more people in there at the time. And what's up, North Fork? I didn't know you're still on here, dude.
Noah's in the house. What's up?
Noah, what's happening, dude?
Miles.
Woo.
Miles says it needs to be signed. I like it.
Jacob Spore, you got a shout out coming, dude. I put you on the video. I'm actually dropping a video on Friday for you guys. So, we need it signed. You got it, Miles.
Yeah, I told you.
All right. So, the question is, my PB fish, what, not the weight, but what bait was it caught on? It's a whale. My PB fish, what was it caught on? What's up, Backyard? He's in here. Backyard's
bait
in the house.
and color. I still say color.
We're doing the giveaway based off of what Backyard does on his live streams. Trivia question, what was it that...
Yikes.
Oh,
Yikes.
Dang, Jason Beck. Woo! Jason Beck already got it, guys.
I still say color. What's up, Trey?
Does anybody know the color? I mean, Jason Beck already got it.
He got it. But...
It was a rage craw. It was a 4-inch rage craw. Does anybody remember the color, though? It is still in my kayak. I have it set on the side for good luck.
It's a trophy.
It's still in my kayak. Not a bug. No, it was a rage craw. It was a rage craw, Jason Beck. You won it. Jason Beck won it. Sean,
he said,
or Miles came in.
Beck,
black and blue. It was.
Beck said that reel's gonna be a catfish weight.
It was a black and blue rage craw. I was swimming it with a 1/8 ounce rig, Texas rig style.
57 mile an hour power wind.
My go-to. So that is the giveaway, Jason Beck. You won it. You creep.
It actually was windy that day, by the way.
Was it?
Yeah, you were pushed up in the grass. I had just worked that cut and was coming back towards you. I had gone across the lake, but you parked on top of that grass bed, and we're throwing around it.
Mm-hmm. And I got blown out. Yeah, I do remember that. I remember it like it was yesterday. Man, I had sat there saying, because John was throwing black and blue
Yeah, I was throwing
bandito,
no, the crack and crawl.
crack and
And I
crawl.
ran out of
That's what
crack
it
and craws.
was.
You started throwing the
Yep.
bugs. Yep.
But he was catching them on crack and crawl, and I threw one on, and I did like 2 casts, and I'm talking to the camera, and I was like, I don't think it's working. And I flipped over to my right and smacked it, and the infamous whale will live on forever.
And then y'all get to see my big butt paddling like 9,000 miles uphill both ways in the snow backwards.
Backyard, you're right. Jason is on a roll. Jason won a. Jason, I have a friend that is left-handed, wants to learn how to use a bait caster. I'll give it to him. Sweet, man. That's awesome. I like hearing that. Like I said, that reel, I've used it 3 times. Nothing wrong with it. I just could never. I'm not a lose fan. So, I mean, I guess we could talk about brand loyalty. So, let's see here.
You want me to frame that real quick with my thought, and then I'll let you
In a
kick it?
cast net. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm going to frame it for you, and I'm going to let you take over.
Let's see here. If
Soon
you're
as you're
heading
ready.
across style, do you think it matters what plastic you're throwing? Heading across style. Heading across style plastic. Oh, if they're hitting a craw style plastic. Sean does voice to text a lot, so I mean I'm pretty good at interpreting text. So yeah, not a lose fan. Not a lose fan at all. Oh, Jacob, I will. We got an hour.
Yep.
Like I said, I'm doing it a couple hours early tonight because the wife has a Christmas party for work. So we're doing this early. And if you guys like the 5 o'clock system, I'll try and keep this up. If 5 o'clock is easier than 7 o'clock, let me know. Brand loyalty. We're just going to jump. I'm going to jump right into it. And North Fork and I have talked about this a lot. And we're going to talk about the split, the favorite split. We're going to talk about that.
Things, right?
Among other things. But that's how we're going to jump into this. I don't know if you guys pay attention to the whole split lately, but a couple of influencers and big YouTubers that were with Favorite, all of a sudden were selling their rods. And I've got a little bit of insider knowledge, which it doesn't need to be shared. The fact of the matter is that they're completely leaving Favorite rods. And I love Favorite rods. I've got Favorite rods. I've got Cast King rods. I've got a Piscifun rod as well. You have.
Oh, I've got Cast King, and I've got Lose, and I've got Favorite now, which
Daiwa.
I absolutely love. Daiwa, yeah.
Yeah, they're great rods. My thing is that if you are with a company and all of a sudden they don't want to work with you or they don't want to give you something or whatever it may be, why would you just leave if it's good equipment? You know, I got into an Instagram battle, which I never really engage on these things, but I got into a war of words with some kid because he was talking about Favorite and how Favorite rods were absolute trash. And I said, no, I don't believe that whatsoever. I mean, I've been fishing with, my Whitebird and my Phantom have been my absolute workhorses.
You don't know
all
me.
season. Yeah. It got pretty heated.
It was funny.
It got pretty dirty.
I think there's a separation, though, between guys like you and me and guys that are running a company and building a business and building a brand, because for them, it is business, right? For us, we're going out, we're looking for a quality deal, quality gear that's going to last us, so we're not going to have to continue to make those investments and spend money. But for them, it's a brand, right? It's their image.
But herein lies the rub. If we are on YouTube, if we're on Instagram, and we want to be sponsored, okay,
Right.
We've talked about sponsors, sponsored athletes, and all this stuff before.
Yep.
If you are you're trying to work, let's use Guggen, okay, because we were Guggen fanboys, still like their baits, 100%. But that was all I would throw at first. And I did not want to try anything else. I wanted nothing but Guggen because, I thought they would be cool to work with those guys. However, I sat there and tried different stuff out and learned, that there are better baits out there, 100%.
You converted me.
Yeah. And I said to you today, I said to John, I said, I wouldn't want to be locked down by one lure company. I mean, there's only one that I would absolutely take it. But that comes down to the sponsorship if you're getting paid. My thing is, I'm not a lose fan at all. I am not a lose fan. Now, a lot of the guys on Monster Bass, they love lose. You know, I think lose is, you know, hooking them up. He's got a lose reel.
I love it.
I don't like lose. Nothing against him. I'll never not throw him, but it's just not for me.
But that's the beauty of your position. You can dislike a company and you don't have any, it's not taking anything out of your pocket. And this is not you despair. Lose is trash, guys. Don't go buy lose. It's trash. You're just saying that you don't like it, right?
Yep. Lose is not for me, which is one reason why I'm giving away that reel, because lose makes it and it's not getting any use whatsoever.
Cast King, I'm a big fan of their rods. Their reels are driving me insane, but I like.
Yeah. You know, I've got 2 Cast King reels that were my absolute workhorses. My Royal Legend Elite, both of them. And all of a sudden, I take them off and I throw on a Concept Z and I throw on a Shimano SLX. And now my reels are mad at me. I backlash all the time.
They betrayed.
It's the same line that's been on there, but I backlash on my 7.3 gear ratio reel. And then on Saturday, my white Cast King Royal Legend Elite, the handle, the gears become disengaged and it back reels. I mean, you'll see it on Friday, but like the reel the spool comes loose completely. And I had a couple of backlashes when I was ripping it out of the grass. The spool just disengaged. Does that mean that I'm going to go and knock Cast King? Not at all.
No, your Mega Jaws is still.
Not at all. My Mega Jaws is money. My Speed Demon Pro is money. I actually threw my Royal Legend Elite, the white one, this morning and had no issues with it. So it was something about that day to where like I said, my reels are mad at me and they wish that they had not been replaced. So brand loyalty. I don't see, there's so many guys out there that want to sit there and hate on everything that is not, their go-to. Okay. When Bama Baits came out, I was on the Monster Bass Live last night, and Messer Baits, Zach Messer, was talking about Bama Baits, the black and blue Senkos. And he was saying, you got so many guys on there hating on them, but it doesn't matter the name. That's a black and blue stick bait, and that will catch fish.
It's money.
Anywhere you go, it will catch fish. Sean, don't at me. Don't at me, Sean. But I don't have a problem with brand loyalty. I don't have a problem with someone saying that this is the only bait that I will use because that's what works for you. I've become a huge Strike King fan. Absolutely huge Strike King fan. However, I've got some of their crankbaits, but I can't seem to take off 6 cents crankbaits. I can't seem to do it. I've thrown a couple of the Strike King crankbaits, and I do not like them as much as I like the 6 cents. The action of them, the way they dive, the color, I don't like them as much.
Well, you just made the entire point that I've kind of been leaning towards, is that you're basing your feeling or your opinion on something on like applicable, tangible evidence, because you've thrown the 6 inch, you like the way that they wobble, you like the way that they dive, you like the way that they rise, because you stepped out of your comfort zone and threw something that you may not have. So you now have some educational point of reference to formulate that opinion. Same with me. I love the Bandito bugs. I would tell Alex, I'm not throwing anything. It's Bandito bugs or bust. Throw the rage bug, man. Just throw it. Trust me. I think Sunday I caught 15 fish. Saturday, 15 fish on one rage bug. One. And it's still tied on right now. There's some teeth marks in it, but I could probably throw it, however long I really wanted to.
Yeah.
So I think ultimately the point that I'm trying to make, as long-winded as it is before you just blindly associate yourself to a brand or to a product, research it, throw something new, try out new stuff, try a new bait, try a new reel, try a new rod, whatever the case may be. Yes, there's an investment there, but you might find that you stumble onto something that you love or that could possibly become your favorite.
Oh my goodness,
Oh
almost
my
knocked
God.
a bunch of stuff
Yeah,
off.
confidence. That's bass whooping. That's it right there, buddy.
That is a 4.5 inch Rage Bug that, I mean, you see that hook. I mean, it's beat up. That's the same hook I had on all of Saturday. Red Gamakatsu hook. You know, Big John talks about he loves.
It's not owners.
Yeah, it's not owner. I mean, but this thing is, I mean, barely tore up at all.
Probably 20, 25
Okay.
fish on that.
I mean, at least 10.
No, I would say.
Because I switched out once.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
switched out once. Middle pinchers are gone. Okay. But, I mean, the Magnum is the way to go. The 4.5 inches is the way to go.
And again,
it's
I know
more
we're
body to it and is longer lasting.
We're showing a brand here, but my whole point is try it. Get yourself tangible evidence before you make a decision. He's such a jerk, man.
So let's talk about another switch that happened.
Ooh.
Okay, kicking their bass. Great dude.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
He explained his too.
Yeah, he was with 13, and he got out there and he put himself out there and he explained we could not come to an agreement for the 2020 season, so I switched to Luz. Luz is making a big push right now. Okay, Luz wants to be on YouTube in everyone's eyes and everyone's hands.
And they're working with guys.
Yeah, and I respect that 100%. The favorite switch, you know, some guys that are out there, North Fork, you know, you mentioned his name. There are guys out there that are switching from favorite, and I think a lot of them are going to be switching over to the Guggen rods. Are the Guggen rods going to be as good, or are they just going to be a name? I don't know. Am I going to throw one?
So let's catch up for a second here.
Yeah, we got.
So 901 Abu's. We're at 511, by the way, on 901 fishing. Abu's are great. I like them. I have a couple of ambassadors.
Guggen's got 3 H2O rods. Yeah. See, H2O. I mean, like Academy brand.
That comment with fishing with Jake too. Why do companies say on the package that fish will hold on longer when essentially it's the same product, right?
Yeah. I think with that, it comes down to, I mean, not getting to the whole science of it, but it comes down to the soft, you know, the density of the plastic.
Yeah.
You know, whether they will hang on longer, 100%. Frank made a post today on Instagram, and he and I were talking, and he was like, you know, does the slaunch sauce or the coffee scent make more of a difference? I like the coffee scent.
Catch fish on both, though.
Does it mean the fish likes coffee better than slaunch? I don't know. I doubt it.
I don't know that anybody's asked him.
So,
Cast King is hit or miss. Hated my Cast King reels. Like Alex said, it really is 50-50.
Did you get bass whooping?
Everyone
is entitled to their own opinion. I love Luz, but I don't hate on them for anyone who doesn't.
That's exactly it.
Exactly that, bass whooping. Like Luz, I mean, I've casted his Luz Xfinity reel. It is smooth. Very smooth. Every other Luz reel that I've had, not at all. I don't know. Maybe I could just get a Luz and have him tune it for me.
Fishing with Jake he's still using line from his bait catcher from 2017.
God, that's some good line conditioning.
Yeah, it's well conditioned. Cast King has longevity issues.
Let me catch up here.
CNZ.
Longevity issues. Now, I can kind of see that, Jason. I can kind of see that. But, I mean, my Mega Jaws, that was the very first one or second one that I got. No, that was the first Cast King one that I got. Now, it's not my everyday. I have it, you know, set up for swim baits right now. But, I mean, it still is fantastic. I've had no issues with that reel at all. I really think that my Royal Legends are just upset with me, and that's why they are no longer working, because I don't throw them anymore.
I bought the cheapest of the cheap Cast King reels. I bought a Spartacus. And the Spartacus that I got would absolutely rip. It's at the bottom of the lake now. But it would absolutely it destroyed it. It was beautiful. Smooth casting, smooth retrieving, would fight fish like a champ. Alex loaned me his Spartacus that he bought. We bought them a month apart, right? Mm-hmm. And that reel, like some days you'll cast and it's beautiful. Other days you cast and it won't go 10 feet, right?
Yeah, so, which I think that kind of comes down to, and this is, again, getting a little deeper into like real construction, right. But magnetic brakes to centrifugal braking.
Yep.
You know, that definitely does.
Centrifugal.
That definitely, that definitely does make a difference. Now, CNZ, I like the Guggens, but pimping out products gets old. I also understand they get paid to pimp a lot. I don't hate on anyone, but they can get paid and do something they like. Exactly. Yeah. Now,
it is a business.
I'm with you. Yeah, and the thing with the Guggens is, if you don't like seeing them talk about their product all the time, don't watch it. And that's, I'm not being a dick by any means, but there's a lot of times that, I'll click on a video and I realize that it's doing nothing but talking about Catch Co. or, Guggen Baits. And I'm like, this is old.
Yeah.
I just want to see fishing, and that's another subject. A bunch of channels changing.
Oh yeah.
Channel changes for 2020. I mean, come on.
I'm going through another name change.
I mean,
I'm going to
going on there and explaining to everybody, oh, my channel's changing, just so you know. It's because, I'm still going to fish. Bro, you're only fishing just because it's good for YouTube. You're not fishing because you love it.
You guys use worms?
That's the
because
deal.
this can just got open.
That's the deal right there. Okay.
Guys, 2020, I'm going to be Oklahoma's worster angler.
Oh, golly.
Let's keep this moving before Alex strokes out here. Rapala sent him an application.
Rapala. Norfolk said, I'm a lose guy for sure. See,
Strike King for the win. 6 cents for the win.
Let's see here.
Equal opportunity heater. I assume that meant hater. Could be a heater.
I don't hate, but not afraid to speak when needed to. Yeah. If you have an opinion, who was it that said everyone's entitled to their own opinion? God, I can't remember already.
I got big hands.
But that right there, if you're entitled to your own opinion, 100%. Absolutely. It doesn't mean that, if someone's going to get on there and say, oh, that Shimano SLX is absolute trash. The DC is a waste of money. Okay, bro, that's cool. But I know a lot of people that do like it. Now, I'm not going to go spend an extra $100 or, $80 for the DC version when I've casted my SLX compared to a DC version and get almost the exact same distance. I've had one issue with that SLX and it's blown up one time on me out of all the times that I've thrown that.
I'm going to call out some new folks that have joined real quick, and then we can get back to comments. So, Thomas, I think you may have been here earlier. If not, welcome. Victor, welcome. 863 Bassin, welcome, my friend.
Ooh, right. What is up, everyone? Sorry, I'm way behind on comments here.
That's all right.
I'm an equal opportunity hater. Miles, huge fan of 6 cents. I've got guys talking to me about 6 cents and wanting me to get the 6 cents bag. Now, I'm obviously working with Monster Bass. They don't tell me that I can't get a mystery tackle box or a lucky tackle box or a 6 cents bag. The reason I have not got a 6 cents bag is because I have a plethora of 6 cents crankbaits and swim jigs, and I know what they're going to put in there. And it's a lot of stuff that I already have and that I don't need.
Yeah.
So that's why I won't.
White Whale's in the house.
What's
Bob
up, White
Pants
Whale?
Goes Fishing. The Korean Machine. Josh Hill. All in the house. Frank, I love Abu's. I'm reading way ahead on comments. Alex, he's laptopping on.
Yeah.
Cell phone, so.
Pontiac's here. Let's see. It's all about confidence. You develop confidence in baits. It's hard to switch for sure. Bass whooping, I agree with that 100%. I was actually on the phone with somebody today talking about that. Was it you?
Yeah. Yeah, he FaceTimed me.
I talked to a couple people today. This year, the beginning of the year, the first half of this fishing year for me, there was no way I would switch from a jig or a Texas rig. That's all that I did. And that's because I had such confidence in it. And then I'd go out, and the definition of insanity, I would do the same thing over and over and over, expecting different results, and nothing would happen. Nothing would change. And I was not letting myself adapt and try different techniques. So this year, the later half of this year, I've definitely gotten a lot better about that. But it does come to brand loyalty. Am I going to throw a Bandito bug versus a Rage bug now? Absolutely not. I'm definitely not going to. And that's just because I know the longevity that I can get out of a Rage bug compared to a Bandito bug. I also know the action that I get from a Rage bug compared to a Bandito bug. But we have thrown the exact same baits at the exact same time, and one of us has caught fish while the other one hasn't.
Yeah, we did a challenge between the two, and Bandito Bug won it on that day.
Mm-hmm.
But I probably used 2 packs of Bandito Bugs to do that challenge, and you probably used 2.
Yeah.
Well, not even half a pack, 2, right?
Yep. Casual. Honestly, you guys are making me want to try Rage Bug.
Do it.
I'm telling you, dude.
Stop
You
throwing
nids.
Stop throwing
You
nids.
just got to figure out how to fish it. That goes with any bait. You got to figure out how to fish it. I'm about to get into a whole nother side of fishing that I don't know anything about, huge swim
catching.
baits, glide baits,
Oh, sorry.
and just getting out of my comfort zone and learning different things. That's what I'm trying to do. I got to answer the wife really quick.
That's all right. I'll keep going here. I'm going to catch you up.
Sweet, like she said, sorry, I forgot your life.
That's all right. Do you need to respond?
No. No.
Dang, I almost had a moment, guys. It was almost
Go for it.
No, go ahead. You just take the next hour catching up on comments instead of missing all this fresh new stuff. These people. I know the Ned rig works, but that's what Alex was talking about. Step out of your comfort zone. Go to Academy, get you some rage bugs, and just throw it. Just T-rig them and slow roll it on the bottom and let us know how it goes. I promise.
Price is my go-to on lures, whatever I can afford. Exactly.
Fish within your means.
Yeah.
How many times do you scold me when I'm like, Alex, I need a new rod. I want to start throwing swim baits. I'm going to buy a new rod. I'm going to buy a new reel.
Y'all, I'm weak. I'm weak right now. I'm going to throw a swim bait, so I need a swim bait rod, and I need a big old reel.
A true representation of our height difference.
No, you definitely do not. Fish within your means.
Rage and money. Show that glide again. White whale demands it. Here, I'll do it. Let me do it. I want to hold one.
Throw the swim bait again?
Yeah. Which one we want? I want to show this one or
this one? 316. 316 lures. Yeah. Yeah. Those guys.
6 cents underspin with a rage swimmer. I'm falling in love with underswims.
Yes, underspins are absolutely fantastic. That is a sleeper.
Lipless, man. What is 901?
He's talking about lipless again. All right, let's see here. Anthony, what's up, Anthony?
My work phone's going off.
Let's see here. All right, let's see here. Regular Shimano knows how to use a bait caster. DC can't cast. Oh, man. Frank, DC for me isn't worth it only because of the difference DC and non-DC breaking. Yep,
look,
absolutely.
You can tune.
Now,
tune a fish.
I'm telling you, like I've told you guys, like I will not spend the extra money on a DC.
Yet.
I eventually will. 100%. I eventually will. Like I've said with lose, I don't like them right now, but I eventually will throw a lose reel. And that's because I'm not tied down to 13. I'm not tied down to Shimano. I'm not tied down to Favorite. I love Favorite rods. I'm more likely to switch reel companies than rod company, though. I will tell you that much right now. That's because I've spent so much time with these rods that I understand the action to them, and I know every single rod is going to act that exact way. So that is why, me personally, I will be sticking with Favorite for a long time.
Change of directions really fast. I want to hit something for
Let's
Jeff. Jeff, I've not seen you in the chat before, so we appreciate you stopping by.
What's up, Jeff?
If you've been here, I certainly apologize. It's hard to keep up with everybody. But Jeff's been using the jackhammer chatterbaits and still can't dial in a good trailer. Also, really wanted to get into square bills this summer. Any advice? He lives in Massachusetts. No basis for advice, demographically speaking, but what do you do for your trailers on your chatterbaits? Obviously, one, what color chatterbaits are you throwing, Jeff, and what kind of trailers have you tried? Well, those two questions first.
So I love a craw trailer. That's what I love.
Me too.
I love a craw trailer. Now,
trim them down, though.
Alex Rudd, he throws the Raged Menace, 100%, but he rigs it vertical.
There's the Menace right there.
The kicks are up and down rather than side to side.
Yep.
On the new chatterbaits that I got, though, they're a skirtless chatterbait, a naked chatterbait. I'm putting a swim bait trailer on there, a paddle tail. You know, whether it be a Rage Swimmer, an Exo Swim, a Saucy Swimmer. Again, I'm not what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not biased on paddle tail swim baits.
Yeah, so something else that you can try is reduce the profile of your trailer. A lot of guys will try and throw something on that's like sticks out of the end of your chatterbait that far. Trim it down. You'll see guys trimming down the body down to where there's maybe, is that an inch?
Yeah.
Okay. About
6 more.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, reduce the profile just a little bit of your trailer, and you can do some things to like matching the hatch, right? Mm-hmm. So if you're throwing a black and blue chatterbait, like I would throw on a blue baby bandito bug or something like that, or a Okeechobee craw.
Now, say I'm going to throw on a rage bug as a trailer for a chatterbait. What I'm going to do is actually trim the skirt.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to trim the skirt so I have all those appendages working, because the skirt, just like on a jig, that's why we trim a lot of our jigs, is to get the action from the appendages on the trailer.
Yep. All right. Second part of that question: advice for square bills. I assume that's what you were talking about. My piece of advice there is don't be afraid to mix it up. So look at the bigger body square bills. Think about the flat versus round sided. I mean, really, I can't look at silent versus the multi. What are they called? Can't think of what it's called.
Multi-knock.
Yeah, the multi-knocks. I mean, there's a variety of things that you can do. Alex was talking earlier about the Strike King square bills. That's what I had all of my luck on this weekend, whereas he was throwing
as far as
6
crankbaits
cents.
go.
Yeah, crankbaits, right.
Yeah.
So just don't be afraid
Crankbaits,
to mix it up. I mean, it's a huge market. It's oversaturated, really. So just do a little bit of research, and if you have any problems, hit us up via DM, and
Yeah.
we can talk.
My advice would be go get an Ozark Trail or an H2O Express square bill.
He's a Biospon guy.
Go get one of those. Get a cheap brand. Start off cheap. You don't have to go out and spend $9-10 on a crankbait, on a square bill, because when you're working with double trebles, a lot of the time you're going to get hung up. You're going to get snagged.
Treble.
Whereas you can get 2 H2O Express square bills for the price of 1 6 cents or 1 Strike King.
And they look good.
Yeah. Dial it in, figure out what you're working with. If you want medium depth, a traditional 2 to 5 foot square bill. Me, on Saturday, I had the most luck with the Movement 80, that 1 to 3 foot.
I was throwing deeper.
1 to 3 foot was absolute money for me. I like this right here, Fishing with Jake. When I graduate, I'm going to go in the military and have a YouTube channel. That's awesome, dude.
You got goals, man.
What branch of the military? I was Army myself, so
the fact that
please don't go Army.
The fact that you have goals is better than many adults.
I hope you're going Air Force. Air Force has got a lot more career opportunities afterwards.
Yeah, and Jeff, if you have any more questions, man, don't be afraid to hit us up. I know that we kind of sped through that pretty quick. So
Miles said, I totally understand reason for not getting the sack. I want to try some of the plastics.
He's Army.
Oh man. I was Army. So yeah, I want to try some of their plastics too, Miles. Problem is, on their website, a lot of their stuff is usually sold out. I got to step out for a second.
Colton, the PB Master Pratt, is in the house, you guys. If you haven't checked out his channel, you need to go check that out. That PB video was just a banger. So, yeah, Colton, I've tagged you in about 5,000 different posts. So when you get caught up on social media, I apologize, buddy. Let's see. Yes, there are a lot of haters, but there's not so much hate here, man. It's just open discussion. So, we're not trying to promote hate by any means or exclusivity. In fact, the whole point of this was that you want to try and educate yourself before you just jump into bed with whatever product it is. So, C&Z, you were a medic. You guys are crazy. Suggestions for a fishing kayak option. So, Ivan, it really kind of depends on what you're looking for and what your budget is. Alex is on a Big Fish 105, I believe. I'm on the Ascend 12T, both kind of budget yaks, about $700 and both are very steady. So, Fishing with Jake, you got skill. I appreciate that, buddy. And we do have Instagrams 901. Both match the name of the respective channels. So Okie Outdoor Adventures and Oklahoma's Worst Angler. You can hit us up on the gram if you want. Frank, $5 and $6 crankbaits. I'm all about that. Yeah, again, don't mistake the vibe here for hate, because we're not hating on anybody, right? Like we said, anybody that puts themselves into a position where they can push a product and make money and make a living, have a business, more power to you. Yeah, thanks, Ivan. We definitely appreciate the support. Nice, Jake. Yeah, so Jason, that's a good point, right? As the community talking about support, following each other. Yeah. Frank, there's a ton of X days of Christmas deals going on right now. If you just kind of check around, you can still find stuff. It's not only Cyber Monday and Black Friday. You guys can kill it. There really is a ton of good gear out. Product. I'm with you, Life. I got it. Let's see what else we got. So what are you guys doing as far as December fishing? How's it going for everyone, right? Christmas party on the 25th. Yeah, we got a lot going on. I haven't been on the site yet, Jason. I'll go check that out. I'm not sure what's going on. They're probably doing a redesign if I had to guess. Noah, it's slow in Washington. And Kyle, yeah, dude, you gotta research, man. That's a huge investment, right? Even if you're only spending 50 or 60 bucks, it's still an investment. Been doing some ice fishing. Never done it. Want to get into it. I'm a big guy, so being on the ice kind of scares me. I know it's thick, but it is what it is. Raining, terrible. Yeah, Tackle Warehouse, White Well. That's a good tip, dude. Check out Tackle Warehouse. They're running deals every day up through Christmas. Life, you guys are. It's so. How thick is the ice in Illinois, Wisconsin right now? Is it thick enough that you guys are able to actually be out on the ice for ice fishing, or is it just getting to that point?
It was 20 degrees this morning. It was a little chilly. I had ice on my eyelets, on my rod, and all that stuff. Sorry. Thanks for hanging around.
We got some new folks in the chat. So Ben's here, Caleb.
Ben's here.
Ben 05, not no,
Ben,
hold on.
Ben.
Fishing with Jake. My Nana owns a lake that is frozen. It's like 5 inches in Michigan. That's nice. Now, somebody correct me. You guys up north, give me that breakdown on when ice is considered safe. I think it's like so many pounds per inch or something like that. It can hold something. I don't remember. Somebody clear me up.
What's
on
up,
that.
Alex? Alex Deerwester's in here.
Minus 22 in Canada. Yeah. Are we talking Celsius or Fahrenheit? Because us filthy. Do we use imperial or metric? I can't remember. I think we're metric. American. Been hitting the single digits. It's not been in the single digits here.
It's slow, but caught one on a lifted jigs. Dude, Miles, I have some of those EWG Ned rig hooks.
Are you caught back right now?
Yeah, I jumped way ahead.
Okay,
sorry.
Cool. I tried to catch everybody.
I like those. I like those a lot. I have not
Celsius. Okay.
Minus
22 Celsius. That's ridiculous.
My finesse fishing has been non-existent as of late. I've been power fishing, 100% power fishing, which I'm telling you guys, you'll see on Friday. If you have not tried the lightweight Texas rig, swimming it, you got to do it.
It was the most ridiculous thing I'd ever heard, right?
You got to do it. It's like, imagine a finesse style chatterbait. That's essentially what it is. It is a finesse chatterbait.
It was the most, I'm serious. I laughed at him. You're doing what with a T-rig?
Yeah.
And now I do it
and
every day.
Actually, that's what tipped me off on Saturday was because John was stacking fish doing that. And then Steve, the OK Fisherman, is he in here yet?
No, he hates us. He's probably sleeping.
Steve had like a 4-pounder pop off on a red crankbait. So by my excellent powers of deduction, I decided to throw on the T-rig and throw on one of those Falcon Lake craws. And that was absolute money. I went from
my brilliant powers of deduction.
I caught a bass that was no bigger than this swim bait right here and upgraded 3 more times to a 4-pounder on that rig.
Humble brag.
Mid-December, I'm telling you, they were up shallow. It was an absolute feeding frenzy. It was stupid. I don't understand why in December, but I read the weather leading up to it.
There are so many new faces in here tonight, guys. You guys are killing it. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button, guys.
Thanks.
Please.
Thanks,
We
guys.
definitely appreciate you coming to hang out. So, Ben, what part of Canada are you from? Alex, dear Wester, thanks for joining. I assume you said something earlier and I missed it, but 6 inches of ice, auger, tackle, and a chair. Don't smash the like button. Just gently tap it.
See, North Fork.
Yeah, I swimming to Texas.
I love swimming in Texas, Rig.
Northern Ontario. I was just where was I? I went to Toronto in July.
I have chipped 6 inches of ice in the Army.
Off his heart.
I don't know if you guys know, but I was stationed in Alaska. I was stationed in Anchorage, and part of my extra duty was having to chip ice. And chipping 6 inches of ice is no fun whatsoever. It's like you're working with a.
Is that how you got your 43rd concussion?
No, it was jumping out of airplanes. Jumping out of airplanes gave me a concussion.
Toronto
3
was insane. We went in July, and it's like elbow to elbow with people, and I hated it.
Down here in northern Mexico.
Northern Mexico!
It's all been shallow. Dude, I'm telling you, it was weird. So
where's northern Mexico?
I personally, I like to read the weather leading up to a fishing day because fish don't read textbooks. So what I pay attention to is it sunny? Am I going to have 2 or 3 days of sunny weather leading up to a fishing day? If I'm going to have that, then I'm going to target more shallow. That's what I'm going to do because the air temperature is not going to affect the water temperature near as much.
Depending on the body of water, of course. But
yeah,
random. But if you could only choose one color chatterbait for anywhere you fish, what would you pick? You know what I'm going with, so I want to hear yours.
One color?
Yeah. Let's see if you could predict. Come on, give me that best friend vibe. What am I throwing?
Oh, you're throwing black and blue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me? Oh.
H-Town.
I don't know.
H-Town.
I don't know. I really. One color chatterbait. I'm probably going to go some kind of shad, black and white, something like that. Just with how
bluegill or black and white.
Black and white.
Yeah,
like shad color. Just with how much my fishing style has changed and how much I've learned over this year of fishing, I'm going to go with something white, a little more bait fish style.
Jason, you got more stuff in the lake, dude.
Let's see here.
CNZ's in H-Town.
Last year I was going to go with my cousin. You read that, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah. Toronto. Bluegill all day. See, Alex, this dude gets it.
Yeah. No, listen, bluegill, absolutely. Especially if you're fishing ponds. If you're fishing ponds, and that's something I'll tell you right now. If you are fishing ponds and you're talking about a lot of grass, a lot of structure, anything like that, that is where this lightweight Texas rig shines.
Oh, yeah.
You're not working with a blade. You're not working with, a blade from a chatterbait or anything like this. This is essentially rig it weedless, but get the blue craw. The blue craw is probably the best bluegill imitator from the Rage Bug. And that blue craw absolutely smashes every time. I promise.
My company's based in Georgia.
Which you saw that. We were fishing one day. He was throwing an Okeechobee craw, Rage Bug. I was throwing a blue craw, and I outfished him 3-1. Not a brag. I'm just saying blue craw is the okay, take it personal,
whatever. 23.
No ice in Georgia.
You politely ask people to push the like button, and look at that. The likes go up by 5.
Do we have snow or ice yet?
No. We did have a little bit of sleet 2 days ago.
Yeah, just a little bit on Monday, but no.
3/16 or 1/8?
1/8. 1/8 ounce. All day.
X-Zone sticks and Ned baits in 309 colors. Great and clear water shirt. My favorite color they make.
Yep.
I'm kind of
that
starting
309 color. I know we talked about that. The 309 color is schmexy.
I'm starting to dig X-Zone. They're doing some things.
Fishing with Jake got snow last night. That sucks, dude. I'm sorry.
I want some snow. I don't know.
See,
about
Frank gets it. Here's shad and bluegill pattern. Yep. Not much luck on craw colors. See, I hadn't either, but I'm telling you, if you're throwing the same color and you're not getting bites, switch it up. Don't do what I did for the first 5 months of fishing this year or 6 months of fishing this year. Don't throw the same color over and over and over.
Even though your friend told you to.
Exactly. If your friend is telling you to switch it up, just swallow your pride
Try not to
switch it up.
Try not to flip over his kayak.
Yeah. Oh,
Who's excited for the spawn?
Me 100%. Did you tell him about me cutting your line?
No, but that was great. So Alex is, what would you say? You're like 25, maybe 30 yards away, and I'm on the boat. It was 20 at least.
15 yards.
20.
15
Give me
yards
20.
away.
17.
Okay.
He'll give me 17.
I'll split it.
Anyway, I cast from the boat into the back of his kayak. It was a thing of beauty, beautiful arc, landed in the back of the kayak, and this jerk turns around and
well, see, these guys had been jerks to me all day. They were in the boat. They were looking down on me in their boat, cruising around with a trolling motor, and I'm sitting still with my anchor down. And Steve casts over my rod and is bumping my rod as I'm trying to fish and slow retrieve. Then John goes, "Hey, Alex, oh, you have glasses on." Okay. And I hear this thunk right behind me. So I finished my reel.
It was a money cast, man.
Put it down, grab my pliers, turn around, cut his line, which he didn't lose his weight or bait.
Casting. I think that's what you're missing in this whole story. Is it was a beautifully precise cast.
I mean, I said that. I did admit it was a beautiful cast. June bug. Oh, I love June bug. I've caught some monsters on June bug.
Jake got a 5/0 bass hook in the back of his head. Good night.
That's no fun.
5/0 hooks
Colton's
as big
here.
as your head. Yeah, Colton's been here.
What are fish doing in Oklahoma right now?
Swimming.
I had Ardmore on Monday. Okay, here's my thing that I was talking about, Colton, is pay attention to the weather.
Oh, yeah.
So Thursday, Friday is going to be sunny and mostly sunny. Saturday is going to be partly cloudy. Sunday will be sunny.
What day is he going? Monday.
All
right, let's just take a look here.
What I would say is target up shallow first. Target up shallow towards the bottom. Do that first. Feel it out. I don't know if you're fishing with electronics or not, but for me, that's what I did. You know, so on Friday or Saturday, I peeled off to the west while they went east, and I went shallow, and that's what I did. 4.3 for Ardmore. Yeah, I don't believe it.
I don't either.
I don't believe it. So if we look at weather, check out the weather for Ardmore.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. It says, let's see, high of 61.
No, I mean like the days leading up to it.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay.
forecast for those
56,
days.
34, 51, 34, 50, 37, 58, 34. So it's going to be chilly and then have a little
chilly
bit
at night.
Yeah. Oh, crap.
Shallow.
Nice
Yep.
daytimes.
They'll be feeding up. I'll put money on it, Colton. They'll be feeding up. And I'm telling you, I mean, I don't know what the forage is there, but try the Texas rig, dadgummit.
Do it.
Or if you got a movement 80, I don't know what, like I said, I don't know what size forage they have in there, but the movement 80, 1 to 3 foot, that thing is absolute money for when they're feeding up.
Jonathan says that he's excited for the spring. Fishing here is no good and it's totally stalled out. I felt that way for like the last 3 months.
Where's Jonathan at?
Yeah, where are you from, Jonathan?
Yeah, bud. Let's see here. Hey, do you know when the next giveaway is? No idea, dude. This is my first
spur of the moment.
Yeah. I just do them kind of randomly, you know. And I saw that reel sitting at home today.
Arkansas. Not too far away.
No.
You got some good lakes over there. I don't know what part of Arkansas you're from, but you got some killer lakes.
I mean, the fishing has been weird all this year, and it's really just a big part of getting out there and figuring it out.
Fishigan Milligan.
Let's see here. Hey, what's up, dude? Fishigan's in the house.
You gotta get those. Oh my gosh.
Nope.
Don't even talk lipless to Alex.
Nope.
It ain't gonna happen.
Frank, I'm telling you, in 901, I'm telling you, that day, because I had a lipless ready to go that day, but they were not hitting anything fast at all. There was no way for me to fish a lipless that day, not yo-yoing, anything like that. The water that I was catching in was probably a maximum of 5 foot deep, and you're working with about 2 to 3 foot before you're deep in the grass. So lipless wasn't happening. I think I even put that in the video. I think I even called you out 901.
Why
so I'm not doing it.
Why y'all gotta open that can of worms? 706 fishing.
What's up, dude?
Hey, we need to have a battle royale between 901 fishing and 706
Hannah.
fishing.
My bad, Hannah.
Who's Hannah? Who's Hannah?
706.
706 is Hannah?
You don't know Hannah.
Hannah? I think I do know Hannah. Is that Hannah from Monster Bass? Hannah?
Yeah, Hannah from Monster.
Oh, yeah, I know Hannah.
Yeah. Light lipless cranks. Still nope. Still not doing it, Frank. Don't care. I ain't doing it. You know what? Next giveaway, I'm going to give away all my lipless crankbaits. That's what I'm going to do. I got a 6 cents. I got a Spro.
You had a Spro?
Where is my Spro at? This guy steals so many things from me. He's got a pair of my pliers.
No, those are
He's
mine.
got a lipless.
I found those.
No. He's got a lipless. You found my Rapalas, which are back in my bag.
Yeah, you're Hannah from Monster Bass, Hannah.
I will not come to the dark side. I'm kidding. I will throw them again. But that day, there was no way. It was
No, you can't win the lipless, Jason.
Slow moving.
You're in trivia timeout, buddy.
Yeah. Jason, you're out.
Get out of
No
here.
more giveaways for you.
Not
for
actually
a
get out of
month.
here, but like get out of here with that. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, I agree 100%. Like, I mean, it's just like talking about the technique of a lipless, getting it down. That's fishing. It's like fishing a swim bait. It is figuring out your cadence. It's figuring all that stuff out. And I don't want to. I don't want to right now because I'm so comfortable catching with other
Read
things.
that comment. Read that.
What's that?
For that last one.
The best co-anglers jack your baits. Yeah.
It'd be that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Casual, when are we going to see that new rod and reel unboxing, buddy?
Yeah, what'd you get, dude?
What'd you get? Come
What'd
on.
you get?
Spill the beans.
What'd you get? All right, let's come back.
Hannah's going to eat.
Did I miss anybody?
Eat something for me.
Later, Hannah. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you. Did I miss any?
Uh-oh. Caleb's got a lipless mold.
Ooh. See, I think the lipless that I would be interested in trying, which I think Hannah just got one, is the suspending lipless from
Yeah,
6
I like
cents.
that. I do like the color we got in the December box, though. That color looks good. And I'm an old rattle trap guy.
Yeah, the Bill Lewis, that actual sunfish.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
that's a good one. That's the good. I've been watching this channel, and I'm not going to shout it out here because I don't know if he would appreciate it, and I'm sure he would. But he pours plastics as a like custom orders. He doesn't have a company or anything. He just does custom pours, and then I'll show you.
Yeah.
He made some things yesterday that were just
Combed cake cod and fish stripers. Dude, I would love to. I'm still trying to get on a striper bite, which we've got them around here. We absolutely have them around here. It's just we're so stuck
I'm chasing greenheads all the time.
Largies right now.
I would love to come up and do some saltwater fishing because freshwater stripers. Like, is there really that much of a difference? I think I just had a stroke.
Yeah.
Saltwater and freshwater stripers. I mean,
That's a good question, Jeff. Is there a difference? Is there a difference between saltwater and freshwater, or anybody? Frank, you might know too. Yeah,
striper specific, right?
Yeah, but
moccasin
we're
lures.
Stuck on what's up, moccasin? We are stuck on the largemouth right now. Now, summertime, I was very much so on largemouth and sand bass. 100%.
This guy.
Sand bass are an absolute blast, especially when they're running and you want to catch them on point.
Oh, you got the peregrine. I love it.
Heck yeah,
Good
dude.
choice, buddy. Good choice.
And the SLX. Okay.
My dad and grandpa.
I like it.
Yeah, we go out to the dam quite often, Frank.
Yep.
I grew up on Gibson. That's
Frank, you know me. I was tearing them up at Gibson. Tearing them up.
I understand that saltwater is a completely different monster. I just meant as far as the individual species for stripers. Are we talking about the same thing, Frank? Just to be clear.
Bass whooping. Going to go to Cumberland Lake in Kentucky, the 26th. Smallies. God, we've got a lake here that we need to go target on smallies.
2 of them, actually.
Yeah.
One's a little bit closer, but it's
specifically up north.
Yeah, it's kind of gigantic. And then you got the one out 10 Killer is a big smallie lake too.
Yeah, and I've heard that about Talawanda too, though.
Yeah.
Talawanda too. I'm answering the wife right now, guys. I'm gonna have to wrap up
6
pretty soon
minutes.
before we're late.
24 likes.
I can't have her late.
I'll get Alex to hit you with the flex if we can get that to 30 likes, guys. Let's do it.
No, my torn bite. This is my
Not
bad
the bad
side.
one. I'll scoot over, you big baby. Come on. It's at 6 likes, guys. 4 more. Come on, 4 more. I'll get him to hit you with the flex, OWA style. Y'all want to see how to haul in wells? 4 more likes. Let's do it.
Long sleeve. Why am I doing a flex, man? Don't do that.
Because I'm putting you on the spot. Make it happen.
Let's see here. Never caught saltwater stripers, but they get a lot bigger in saltwater. That's a fact. And is that because of what they're eating? That's the other question. Is it because of what they're eating?
Yeah. Come on, guys. You can get that. 2 more likes. Let's do it.
Southern striper to Northern Striper.
Suspending
difference.
cordless. Yeah, Kyle, hit us up and let us know how that goes. I'm really, really interested in that suspending.
Yeah, I want to know about that. Absolutely.
Favorite unboxing real soon.
Jason
Nice.
Becks, monster stripers out of the ocean. The hybrids are a bit smaller in lakes. Now, where Georgia has got, Georgia's got some monster hybrids.
Hold on.
Monster hybrids.
That was kind of weak.
I've seen them.
Let's get here. Look at that. Okay. This guy hasn't been to the gym in like 4 months.
Their diets are different. Thank you, Frank.
So are mine and Alex.
That's a fact.
Looks like I missed it. What time does it at the term?
Oh, moccasin. I usually start at 7 o'clock, man, but I had to start at 5 o'clock tonight because the wife has got a Christmas party for work at 6, and it starts at 6:30. We're going to be a little late.
As we wrap it up, though, as we kind of wind this down, what do you guys think as far as the timing? Is this 5 o'clock central timing better for most of you guys, or is the 7 where it's at?
Like me, I mean, like when Alex Rudd does his live stream, I'm usually on my way home, so I'll just listen to it in the car, which is kind of nice to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Blake Russell has big hybrids and stripers. Yeah,
we need that Okie podcast so we can pull people in on.
All right.
Five. There's 2 5s.
Five better. Okay. I'll be hybrid fishing next season.
You're at 33 now.
Them. Dang. Just have fun. Like it early. Okay. Yeah. Sweet. That's good.
That's good feedback.
Yep. That was good for me.
I mean, I had to drive across town in the middle of crazy traffic, but, you know.
Let's see. Right in the middle of dinner time before 7 p.m. Ah, okay.
Bass Whooping says it don't matter. He's here.
See, that's why, like, sometimes 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Sometimes 7 o'clock is around dinner time for guys here, and I don't know. It's
a delicate balance.
It really is. We may just switch it up every other week. We may do 5 o'clock. We may do 7 o'clock.
AM.
Definitely not AM. Definitely not AM.
Korean Machine's in Washington, so he doesn't get a vote.
Let's see here. Yeah, it is almost that time. What we got here?
Let me tell you about my best friend.
Oh,
don't forget to.
Old Chad Hoover replied to me.
Chad Hoover.
Ain't that something?
I better get at least 1 new sub off this stream.
Back to brand loyalty.
Oh yeah.
I mean, did we cover everything? Did
I
cover what I wanted to?
Uh-oh.
You know, it
boys.
bothers me seeing people.
OWA at night. That would be scary.
It does bother me seeing people absolutely switch companies just because of an influencer leaving. Yeah. That bothers me 100%. And I think that everyone should, I mean, you're, again, entitled to your own opinion, but seeing someone switch just because an influencer switches, I don't think that's right. I do not think that's right at all. You know, I mean, try them out, but don't go and say, you know, I'm never going to use 13 fishing again because Noah is no longer with them. I don't agree with that at all. You know, don't get me started on the flare. Oh man.
Let me tell you about my best friend.
Okay, if you're not subbed to Okie, if you're not on Okie's channel, go drop him a sub.
Oh, all right.
Go give him some love.
You guys are sweet. I won't hit you with the flex, except for a little tricep. I've been trying to throw that out.
Oh my goodness, you and your flexing. I got an old army buddy talking to me right now.
Oh yeah?
Don't be a follower, be a leader. What's my email? I think I have it linked in my. Just message me on Instagram. Got questions about Army? Hit me up on Instagram.
Moccasin hit it too, right? And that's what we were talking about, dude. Make intelligent decisions. Try new things. Check it out. Then you can make a decision.
Yes. Now, like, really quick, just to tie this up here. You know, like when I said that I don't want to be tied to a lure company, I was with Blacklist Baits for their jigs starting out. And that was a big thing to me because I was starting out and I was like, holy crap, I'm a pro staff. And then you kind of start using the jigs and you realize, there might be better out there. Speaking of better out there, Moccasin, you make fantastic tackle, fantastic jigs, and I want to try them out. I actually said in my tackle warehouse unboxing, you know, because I picked up some Picasso stuff, and it was because it was on sale, and I missed your Cyber Monday sale. I'm going to message you. But I want to try them out, and I want to try different stuff out, and I want to get out there and not be tied to one thing anymore. I want to get out and I want to try different things and get, my own perspective on different baits and different companies and see who I like and who I don't like.
Well, you tie yourself to somebody, those roots don't allow you to grow necessarily.
Yeah.
So,
all right, guys. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate it. Kyle, see you.
You guys are awesome. This was a great one tonight. So appreciate everyone dropping in and chatting with us and sharing your thoughts and your feelings and putting up with the Ginger Ninja.
Fishing with Jake. I cannot edit it for you. I'm sorry. I do not. No. And that's a whole nother can of worms, and it's nothing personal, but I've been taken advantage of way too many times when it comes to photography, video, editing, all that stuff. I don't do that anymore. I do it for myself, and that's it. Unless I have a paid client, and that, again, I sound really freaking snooty on that right there. Don't take that wrong. Please don't take that wrong. That's part of my livelihood is photography and videography. So that's why I say that. All right, guys. See y'all later. I appreciate every single one of you. I don't say that lightly. I mean it 100%. And I will catch you guys on, I'll have a video out Friday. And we'll be live again Wednesday. Whether he'll be here or not.
Wednesday's Christmas.
Yet to be. Oh, we won't be live Wednesday. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy holidays. See y'all later.
See ya.